Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is the continuation of our previous class, control flow. In our previous class, we learned about if, else, if, and else statement. So this class will be looking at a different concept, still in control flow, and that will be switch statement. So let's look at what switch statement is. A switch case statement in that allows you to evaluate a variable against multiple possible values, or let's say cases. They provides a cleaner and more readable alternative to using multiple if-else statement. Almost all of the cases, let's say each of all the cases can execute a block of codes based on the variables values, and you can also define a default case for when none of those matches found. So let's quickly look at some examples of how those ones switch case looks like. The first thing, let's boot up a VS Code and continue our control flow. So let's make it a big screen. Okay, I think this is where we end in our previous video. So let's continue. First thing is to create a new file inside this bin directory. I'll call it example 4. Example 4 dot dat. So in this example, we're looking at switch case statements. So let's call it switch case statements. Switch case statements. So let's look at our the examples. As usual, we'll start with the void main. Void main. Void main. So first thing we want to do is int day equals to let's say 3, and we'll declare another variable. We'll say string the name of the day as day name. Day name equals to let's not assign it to anything. We'll keep it like this. Day name equals to day. So what we want to do is to call a switch statement. So we'll say switch, yeah. Then we'll call this day. Sorry. So if it's case 1, we'll say day name, yeah, day name equals to Monday. We say Monday. And we break again. If it is case 2, yeah, case 2, like this. We call the day name, I will say Tuesday. We close it and then we break. Right? So let's just copy and paste the same line here. I'll call this one 3, and this should be Wednesday. So the Wednesday, and we break. Okay, we'll break. Else we called defaults. let's take it back and call default. Yeah, default. So we'll just say print uh, invalid day. So say invalid day. So say day name equals to invalid day. Is invalid day. We'll close it. Then here let's print the day name. Print day, yeah, day name like this. We save it. Okay. Yeah, the reason I'm stopping here is because I want you to see everything I'm doing here in this screen. In this screen. So if we continue to write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the code will be a bit longer. So I think this is okay. You can play around with it, complete the rest. So let's see the outcome. Now, what is happening here is this: we declare two variables. One is int, that's the day, and the other one is the name of the day. So we said if the case is the very first day, if the case is the first day, that should be Monday. If the case is Tuesday, I mean the case is the second or two, it should be what? Tuesday, or second day of the week, it should be Tuesday. The third day of the week, then it should be Wednesday. But if it is not any of these three, is not first day, second day, or third day, then we should say invalid day. So let's see the outcome. I'll bring out a terminal and here. So let's print and see the outcome. So as usual, we'll print it by calling that being so as example 4 dot that error. So we need to always save our code, clear the terminal, and print again. Did I make any error? Oh, I created this file in the lib. So in that case, what I'll do is leave it. Um, that's we'll say bin lib. Okay, see, run the code, and we say it's Wednesday. We can write our code from the bin, also from the lib, right? So um, I created mine inside the lib, so that's why I'm using lib to run the code instead of um, the bin. So you see, our day is 3 and it prints Wednesday. So let's try another one and print 4. Sorry, that's okay. And that's change this our number to 4 and see the outcome. So leave it again and print. You say invalid number invalid day, right? It says invalid day. That's because 4 is out of range. We don't have the fourth day in our case, right? In our case is we don't, and we are choosing between the days that are here, and we have only 3 days, as Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 4 is not there. So if you add for anything more than 3 days, we got what's invalid day. Okay, let's look at another example. So inside the lib or the bin anywhere, since we are using lib, let's continue from here. We call it example 5. Example 5 dot that. Example 5 dot that. So as usual, we call the void main. The void main. That will say string. Sorry. String fruit equals to, let's say, apple. right? We say string color, yeah, equals to red, but we don't want to assign it to anything because it is the color we want to be printing. So we say sweet fruit, right? Okay, sweet fruit. So if case is apple, sorry, if case is apple, then what we want to do is the color, right? Color equals to red. Okay, color equals to red is then we'll break. Yeah, we'll break. I'll do another case again. If case is banana, case is banana, then we want to do color equals to, let's say, yellow, right? Then we'll break again. Sorry. Then we'll break again. I will call another one case. If case is orange, if case is orange, then we want to call color um, equals to green, green, and then we'll break again. Then we'll call our default value. Default value. What we want to do is correct this. Default value is color equals to um, equals to, yeah, we say equals to on unknown unknown fruit color, unknown fruit color, right? Unknown fruit color. Got the logic. And see, we have not used this color, so below here we'll print fruits, print fruits. Sorry, I mean we print the color. Sorry, we print, yeah, color. Got the logic. So this is what is happening. um, the we are switching between different fruits, and we say if the fruit is apple, the color of the apple should be red, right? If the fruit is banana, yellow. And if the fruit is orange, we say the orange has green color. But you see, if the condition is apple, then we should break out of what the statements. It should not continue the control, or it should not move to the next line. Once is check this condition and the condition meets this requirement, then it should break out and don't continue what to the next line. If it is banana, just print yellow and don't continue to the next line. And if it doesn't meet any of the condition doesn't meet any of these ones, then it should give us what a default value, and that value is what unknown fruit. So let's try once again. Save the code, raise the terminal up a bit, and let's run our code. And this one we call it example 5 dot that. and we print, and you see we got red. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. We got red. Let's print again. Let's print again. See, we got red because it is apple and the color of apple is red. Let's print banana. Let's print banana. Save the code and print again. And got yellow because the color of banana is yellow. And if you print something like bananas, bananas, remember we don't have anything like bananas here. So the condition we expect should be unknown fruit color. See, we got unknown fruit color. So that is how switch cases work. This is how switch cases work. You can play around with it, make the cases bigger by adding some more cases and try test how it work. Let's check another example. So let's create a new example, and this time I will call it example 6 dot that. Example 6, example 6 dot that. The first thing we want to do is to import a library. Import, and we'll call it that io, that io, that io. Okay, then as usual we start with void main function, and then we'll say print this, we'll say enter, yeah, enter a number, enter a number between 1 to 3. Enter a number between 1 to 3. Okay, we'll say int choice equals to equal good, and okay, let's keep it this way. We'll save the code. So let's explain what's happening here. So the first line, this is a Dart library, call it Dart file socket. Its input and output support for non-web and blah blah blah. We'll get to learn all these ones later. So what's important here is void main. Actually, this library, without this library, this function cannot be seen. This function cannot be seen. So these functions allows the user or allow us to be able to write something into our terminal, right? It allows us to write something into our terminal. So let's return it and keep it here this way, save the code. So um, in our previous examples, we were switching our variables top here or our values at this side, but this time around we'll be changing our values from the terminal. So we have different choices here, and the choices are 1, 2, 3, right? So if choice is 1, then you said you entered 1 or you selected 1, right? If you say 2, we say you entered what? 2. If it is 3, then you say you entered 3. But if it is not 2, true, if it is not 1, 2, or 3, then our default value should be you did not enter a number between 1 to 3, right? So let's go. We'll save the code. Raise our terminal. Let's raise it a bit. Close this guy. We don't want blue. Okay, let's spread it. This is what we want. Even this guy too. Okay, good. So clear And let's test. We call it example 6 dot that says enter a number right between 1 to 3. So let's enter number 4 and let's start with number 3. See, you entered number 3. Let's do something else and enter a number that is not 1, 2, or 3. A number that is not 1, 2, or 3. So let's say 4, okay, 5, and enter. See, you did not enter a number between 1 and 3. So this is how switch statement works. The switch gate is an essential control structure in that enhances code readability and organization. So if you can use it effectively, it simplifies your code and make it cleaner and readable. So you can play around with it, do some other examples. You can think of something and just use the suitcase to do, just play around with it and do something great. So that's that for switchgates. Thank you and see you in another tutorial. If you have any problem, please drop it in the comment section. We are here to attend to you. Thank you once again and see you in another tutorial.